Yeti Shreddy combines the authentic feeling of snowboarding with the nutty whimsy of Yetis into a deck-building board game for everyone. And by everyone, I mean 2 to 5 players who are ages 10 and up and have 60 to 90 minutes of time. So yeah, everyone. As a Yeti, you are a winter sports connoisseur seeking to shred the mountain to its fullest by claiming fresh powder, throwing sick tricks, carving radical runs, unleashing your snowball stash, and shredding your way to victory. Each turn follows 4 basic steps, and step 1 is to reveal an event. These events include adding fresh powder to a section of the mountain, moving skiers down the mountain and adding more, placing a powerful present card at a lodge, or causing an avalanche on a section of the mountain. If you possess the coveted King of the Mountain crown, you may even get to decide which event occurs. Step 2 is to play cards from your hand and shred down the mountain. The only free movement in the game is riding 1 lift up the mountain per turn. If you want to shred down the mountain, each card can be played for movement across 1 trail. The cards display which trail types you can shred when played. Many cards even include bonus actions that can be used in addition to movement. No card in your hand is wasted, as you'll need to discard a card if you wish to walk to any other lift. Or you can even stash cards from your hand into your secret snowball stash clip to be saved for your next snowball fight. You must choose wisely when selecting a route to shred, as specific trails contain fresh powder to shred or human skiers to eat. What? Yetis get hungry too, you know? Skiers can be spent to shred a route for free. That's right, no card required. It's the miracle of the Yeti's digestive system. Wow. Meanwhile, powder tokens can be spent on more cards for your deck and snowball tokens for your stash. Yeah, baby. Run cards are acquired when a player shreds the designated route, earning them a hearty dose of points. Once in your deck, those same run cards represent your mastery of those routes and can be played to shred the exact run all over again for free, potentially earning you even more powder tokens and skiers. Now that's how you build an engine. Trick cards are acquired when you shred orange freestyle trails and successfully complete a trick by rolling its designated difficulty or higher. Once in your deck, these same cards will assist you in completing even harder tricks later on, as each freestyle card you play in a turn combines to represent your freestyle skill, and that sum is subtracted from the trick difficulty. Things get even better when you possess the Flying Tomato wig, as this mystical wig lets you re-roll the die 1 time per trick attempt. But even when you fail to nail your chosen trick, a face full of snow can have its benefits, namely a powder token from the supply. Nothing like some fresh powder to mend your damaged pride. That feels better, doesn't it? Once you've returned to a lodge, this is your chance to spend all those glorious powder tokens you've been saving up on a single card of your choice. Will you choose from the cozy chill deck, which will surely help you shred the mountain to its fullest? Or perhaps you prefer the whimsical wild deck, with its many points and abilities galore? Or maybe you'll invest all that fresh powder into a big, beautiful snowman and go straight for the jugular of victory with a pure point card. So many glorious options, but only 1 card purchase per turn. What will you do with the rest of your powder tokens? Well, you could save them for a card purchase on a future turn. Or you can invest in a sweet motherload of snowballs, spending 1 powder token per snowball. Good. I see what you're doing there. You have big plans with that stash of snowball cards and snowball tokens, don't you? What do you intend to have a snowball fight over? Perhaps you'll challenge the King of the Mountain for their crown, or the Flying Tomato for their wig. Or maybe you intend to stake your claim on a powerful present card. You can stake your claim on a present card by placing your Yeti on it at the end of your turn, if you navigated to that lodge space. If you so happen to survive on that card until the start of your next turn, you immediately acquire it into your deck. But don't get too comfortable, because as you anxiously await to claim your spoils, any other player can decide to end their turn on the same card and challenge you for it in an epic duel of frozen bullets where the loser gets knocked off. So how do these snowball fights work anyway? Well, the Yetis must be on the same space, and the aggressor must declare what they are challenging the other Yeti for. Both players take their snowball stash of cards and tokens into their hands. They must then secretly decide how many tokens they will spend and add to the snowball power of their cards. But how good are your opponent's cards anyways? Are they bluffing? Do those cards even have a snowball power? Don't forget that your snowball tokens are discarded when spent, while your snowball stash cards remain in their clip. That's right, your snowball stash cards remain there forever until you decide to replace them in a future turn. The only catch is that after the first snowball fight, your cards remain face up for all players to know your starting power. Maybe next turn it would be a good idea to replace those cards so you can return to your sneaky ways. Finally, step 4 is to discard your cards. Replenish your hand up to 4 and plot out your next trip down the mountain as your opponents take their turns. This delicious experience of shredding Yetis continues until the event cards are depleted, and players end with wildly different decks filled with sweet, wintry memories. Some may refer to these memories as golden little victories to be treasured forever. But alas, there is only one true victor, and that victor will be the player with the most points from their cards and tokens at the end of the game. Are you ready to Yeti Shreddy?